What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. As many of you know, the celebration of life service for Mr. Nolan Wells was yesterday. And with that being said, I just want to give my condolences to the family. And I'm definitely praying that this young man and his parents get the justice that they deserve. I've been keeping up with this story through watching Miss Queen Amadal Shakur and Neek at Night. I just want to say thank you to these two beautiful ladies for keeping us updated and informed. And feel free to check out their channel. So yeah, I was glad that I had an opportunity to be able to see some of the service. But real quick, I just want to say that for the people who are saying mean and hurtful things about the mom and commenting on the way that she's grieving and sending her hate mail, you know, you're disgusting. God sees everything and we don't get away with nothing. Which leads me right into my next point and the point of this whole video. So for the celebration of life service, they had Reverend Al Sharpton deliver the eulogy. Now, even though there are some that felt like he was kind of long-winded, which in my opinion, you already know them old preachers, they finna preach, okay? But you know what? I really liked the way he wrapped up that eulogy because he said something. He told a story, and I don't remember everything he said verbatim, but he told a story at the end. And he basically talked about how in the middle of the night, he went into the kitchen, and when he went in the kitchen, he saw roaches everywhere. So he ran to get his sister like, oh my God, there's roaches all up in the kitchen. Oh my God, oh my God. So she gets up, she goes, she clicks on the light, and he says, ain't no roaches. So then she goes back to sleep mad, like, dang, he done woke me up. So then he said, when he went to check, he looked, it was roaches all in the kitchen. So he says, I'm serious. There's roaches all up in the kitchen. When he clicked on the light and there was no roaches. So then he went and he was looking like, what the heck? So then he seen the roaches and then he clicked on the light, I guess, or something like that. But basically, bottom line is he figured it out that when you click on the light, the roaches scatter. Okay, I liked his little message. He was like, we need to cut the light on. We need to cut the light on. Then Big Crump got up there, was like, justice for Nolan Wells. Justice for Nolan Wells. Like, go on, y'all. Go on, y'all. Yeah, justice for Nolan Wells. I'm with it. Shoot. I know I'm a little goofy, but I'm serious though. You know, that really said a lot to me. You know, because basically what it's saying is some in the milk ain't clean. You know, look at black people being hung and it's being ruled as self-deletion. You know, this whole situation is an accidental drowning and, you know, just a slew of other things. And all this injustice being done is some in the milk ain't clean. And it's people working behind the scenes doing evil, sneaky stuff. And he said we need to cut the light on, make the roaches scatter. The white supremacists that's working in the background trying to keep us down. And when he said that, it reminded me of the scripture from John 3:20 where Jesus said, if anyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed. They want to be able to do their dirt in the dark. They want to do their dirt in secret. But I believe that there will be justice. All right, that's all I have to say for this video. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Justice for Nolan Wells.